What is up, you guys? Clown Prince Dara. So today I am actually going to be working on this wrestling belt. This is the women's commemorative belt from Toys R Us. As you guys can see, there's the box, commemorative. The beautiful Sasha Banks, and forget Bailey. Anyways, so yeah, so what I'm going to do today, or try to do, is on the back, sorry guys, you see like on replicas they have the actual like metal screws that you can take out, you know, take off the plates, do the leather, whatever. So what I'm trying to do to this belt is trying to customize it to look like half of the SmackDown and half of the Raw women's title. So I'm trying to take this main plate off so I can paint half of this blue and then paint this side blue as well. So I haven't seen any videos of people trying to take these off for the commemorative and try to put them back on, you know, because they usually say they can't be done, or once you break it you can't. So hopefully, I think this video is going to be the first, so hopefully it'll help some of you guys out if it can or can't be done. I'm going to try to be as careful as possible. The tools I'm going to be using, sorry guys, is really flat tip, you know, it's very flat to get underneath, and a pick to try to get, you know, off, you know, to try to move these around so I could just hopefully pop them off. So yeah, we'll see what happens. If it works or not, I'll still post a video to let you guys know if it does or doesn't. You know, hopefully some of you guys can save money, and you know, this will help you guys out if you guys want to, you know, do something to your plates. I'm also going to try to this is a commemorative one. I'm going to try to take this plate off and try to undo the try to like Dremel out this so I can actually put metal side plates on a commemorative belt, so that way that can save you guys money as well, because I do have an actual replica one, but that one I'm going to try to sell and keep the commemorative one and try to Dremel this out and try to put actual plates in here. So that'll be my next project. I just want to see first if I can take that off, this one, the main plate, because I don't have the side plates. They're actually sent to my brother's house or my mom's house. So the Undertaker plates I have, I'm going to try to put them in here without actually getting an actual replica belt that you can remove. So hopefully that will be coming soon. Like I said, I'll post a video whether it works or doesn't work, or what I could have done differently to help you guys out as well, because I mean, what, $420 plus shipping for an actual replica. The only difference is obviously it's metal, but you can remove the side plate. So if you can buy this for like $100, $200, and it depends if you're Toys R Us or WWE shop or World Wrestling, whatever, it'll, you know, maybe if I can get this to cut out perfectly and it shows that I can put plates on here, that'll help you guys as well save money. So that extra $200-300 you can spend on side plates of people who you want, because I still plan on getting AJ Styles for this belt. I bought the Undertaker ones to put them on the replica, but like I said, I'm gonna sell that one to keep the Undertaker plates and to have a commemorative Universal coming in, and I want to buy Finn Balor plates. So hopefully this will help, you know, and then like I said, I'll post a video whether it works or doesn't work. So that's a different topic, sorry. So first I'm gonna try to do, like I said, this one. I'll come back to it. I'll let you guys know if it works or doesn't work. Don't try it at all, or try it. So yeah, so not stand by, but you know, I'll let you guys know how it works, and yeah. Alright guys, so quick update. So I found out right off the bat, these things, I mean, you guys can obviously tell, but they're like, I don't know if you can focus on that, they are mushroomed out, obviously. I was hoping I can kind of like put you know, the pick in there and then kind of just lift it up, you know, and just slide it through and then push, you know, kind of mushroom them back down for them to be around here. Can't do that. So what I ended up doing is I grabbed a pair of dikes and I kind of push down and just kind of like squeeze in, not to cut it, but to get underneath it and then pull it up. And once it's all pulled up, then I would just kind of cut it. Get my flat tip under there and just kind of pop it off as so, like that. So obviously I'm not going to be able to put these back on like that and then just mushroom them out, but I have some of this stuff right here that I used. It's just, this is like one of like the best adhesives you can get. It just it takes a while for it to cure. Obviously with this belt, once I'm done making it, you know, for my girlfriend, or customizing it for my girlfriend, I'm not going to be taking the plates off anymore, you know, and if she wants to fix it, then, you know, she could buy her own damn belt. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, so these are all popped off. So like I said, all I'm going to do is like, once I'm done painting it, as you guys can tell, and this one kind of really messed up, you guys can see it right here. I'm I try to get underneath it a lot, but like I said, no one's going to see the back of it. But what I'm going to do is just put some of that adhesive around it, because these still fit pretty snug around. Let me see, like they fit pretty snug around the actual clips, you know, the belt. So I'm just going to push it through and then just put some of that adhesive there, and then just, you know, let it cure over, you know, 24 hours, and then you're not going to be able to take them off at all. So let's see if it worked real quick. This is my first time taking off the front. That was the last one, and let's see what happens. Sorry guys, I tried to get my stand, but I couldn't find it. I believe that was all of them. Let me see. Put you guys right here real quick. Yep, there we go. So yeah, so it comes right off, and then here is, there it is. So like I said, I'm gonna paint half of this blue for SmackDown, so that way, you know, my girlfriend's she's getting into it, but you know, instead of buying 2 belts, I'm just gonna do half and half. I think it'll look nice. I saw a video of, you know, people making like Raw versus SmackDown belts on you know, I think it's the 2K18 or 2K17, whatever game it is. So yeah, this is going to be kind of tricky, because I have to get in there with a small brush and paint all that red blue. And then I was thinking about kind of swapping out some of these diamonds into, you know, not all of these obviously, but maybe these smaller ones right here into blue, and then this side into red. I don't know, we'll see what happens, but this is kind of a Christmas gift for her that I said I'm trying to customize myself. So I said probably this side, maybe, I don't know which side's gonna be blue or red, but yeah. So this is with the belt off, or with the plates off. Like I said, the back part, here it is. You guys need to see, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11 in the back. Make sure you guys turn around and look, because some of the clips are pretty close to the belt, and it was for you know, these little rails right here, right there, these little rails. So yeah, here's the back of it again, right there. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. So yeah, so that's it. We'll see, we'll get the painting going here pretty soon, and then alright guys, so quick update. So this main plate, I thought it was all one piece together. It actually isn't. It actually, this back part pops off, and then what you have here, like the diamonds, so like the little rhinestones, they actually fit in here almost like a puzzle. As you guys can see, I'm putting them back in. I seriously thought that they was just kind of like, if you guys know what the replicas are like, you know, like the diamonds that like fall off like this, there's no way they can fall off, like, because it's all one piece. Like, as I said, it was held together. So this was like this. There was 2 screws up here and 2 screws up here, and then I kind of had to, you know, with these plastic, you know, like the little rivets to stick out, make sure you're careful, because if you didn't fully, like, you know how when I cut them, if there's any like tips hanging off the side, it's kind of hard to pull this off. So don't just yank it off, you kind of have to maneuver it off. So when you do, you pull this off, and then like I said, I'm just kind of surprised, because like then you just take this and upside down, there's the front of it, and then here you have the actual like little diamonds and stuff, which is weird. I said I did not know that it was like this at all, which is kind of sucks, because like I was, you know, you guys, I was doing the half blue half red. I was gonna try to switch these to blue, the top and the left, and but now I don't know how I can do it, because these aren't even fully red either. As you can see, they're clear. It's just whatever this little red coloring is, I can't scratch this off. Whatever that little red coloring is, it just shows through on this side. Like, these things aren't fully red. Watch, you guys are gonna see it turn clear, see, and then you go back. So whatever this is just kind of sees through, and that's what gives off the red look. That red look, that little red thing right there, that's on my GoPro. So yeah, this I'm gonna change color to white, but now I'm gonna have to switch these to blue somehow. I wonder if I just color the back blue, it may probably make it look purple, but maybe if I can scratch these off somehow, get rid of this color, and then put blue, or just color them blue from the top, because like I said, they're clear. So I'll probably just end up doing that, just coloring them blue. And I'm assuming it's the same for the little jumpers, soy sauce. I'm assuming it's the same for these plates, because if you pull on the actual plate and then you push on these diamonds, you'll feel the same thing. You know, they're all together. It's all one piece. So yeah, it just comes out in layers, which is crazy because like I said, I thought they were like the replicas where these gems can fall off. So that's, you won't have to worry about that. These are definitely not going to fall off. Like I said, they're glued onto one piece. So yeah, it comes out in layers, which is crazy. I did not know that. But yeah, we'll see what I do with the diamonds, and we'll see what sorry, PS4. We'll see what I do with the diamonds, and then yeah, just giving you guys an update because like I said, I thought it was like these things fell off, but oh well, hopefully that helps, and yeah, get back to it later. Okay guys, so I was wrong about the red. You actually can scratch it off. I was trying to do it with my finger, but you can feel it. I just kind of got with the flat tip that I was using and kind of scraped it. You can see, oh, sorry about the light. You can see where I kind of scraped it, so it's kind of rough, but you can't really tell because remember it's going to stick through. So yeah, like I said, I'm going to do half of it blue, so I just kind of scraped it off. Probably use sandpaper. It might probably look the same, but yeah. So there's the back of it. I just put blue paint, so it's clear, and then there's the front. There's blue. So, and then I did the same with this side. So make sure if you guys are going to do this, you guys do the same side. So this is going to be on this side. Obviously, it's just flip face down. So there's the red, and there's the blue. So just update on how you guys can do the little diamonds if you want to change them. So yeah, I got the paint now. We'll see how it works. I'm just doing that right now. I'm going to do the sign, the WWE sign right now, and then start actually painting the belt. So I'll let you guys, I'll get back to you guys and let you know how it works. Okay guys, so I just painted the switch sign. I got this pearl, matches up pretty good. As you guys can see, matches up pretty good. This is the one that I used. I got this from Michaels. All the stuff I got is from Michaels, so just so you guys know. Premium matte metallic pearl. Yep. I think it was like, I think this one was like $2, something like that. So as you guys can tell in here, there's like these fine scratches. You guys can see that. I try to paint over this top part because this red swoosh was just like the way the diamonds were on the other part. On these ones right here, it was just like a little thing behind. So I tried to paint the top part, but it kept on leaving like brush strokes, so it wasn't looking too good. And then so I just ended up scratching up the back. But as you can see, I used like a razor this time, and it left all these lines right here. So you guys can kind of see the lines that it left. So it's still, I mean, it's not too bad. I mean, it's going to be in the front right there. So it means you can kind of see that the actual design of the belt kind of has like these scratch marks. So I guess I'm trying to talk to myself into believing that it'll kind of match it. But yeah, I would definitely use like a sandpaper or something to get the back part, or a brush that doesn't leave any strokes maybe. But yeah, I just got rid of the back part. Oh no, it's still kind of wet. You guys can kind of see I got to repaint that real quick. But yeah, so I just used paint to paint the back part, and then it shows up through the other side. So I got to repaint that part. But yeah, so I'm actually going to start painting on this now. So for that, I got a blue. Hopefully it works. It kind of looks like I'd match it. This is the same premium matte metallic, but it's sapphire. And same thing, I got this from Michaels. So I'm gonna put a piece of tape here down the middle and paint this half blue, and then I'll probably have to do a couple layers. So I'll let you guys know how that works out. So yeah, just want to give you guys an update on the switch mark on the W. So yeah. Okay guys, so here's first coat. As you guys can tell, it looks more purple than it does blue, but like I said, that's first coat, so you don't want to do it too thick. So I'm using this little sponge brush just because I don't want, like, it gets really close on the edges because it's that little tip. So it gets really close on the edges because I don't want to use that brush and have it like get the actual belt itself. So it's actually working pretty good. So I was gonna let this first coat dry, and then I'll go into coat 2, and then this is gonna be a tricky one. I got like little figure brushes to do this one, so I don't get some of the gold. So we'll see how that one goes, but first coat on this one doesn't look too bad. So yeah. Okay, you guys, so back at it again. This is about, I think, my 4th or 5th coat. Let me stand up so you guys can see it. It's about my 4th or 5th coat. It's starting to actually look like it's blue, so I'll probably put maybe like another, probably 1 or 2. You can't really see it. There's like a couple like spots that you can see like in person that are like you need to put more on. But it's coming around pretty good. This is the first, what's it called? Holy crap, guys, I'm drawing a blank. First layer coat. There you go. First coat on the little world part. I was using this. This is just like a neon blue acrylic paint. It's just the matte one, but it came out. This is the color right out of the bottle, and it just came out too like a sky blue too much, and it just didn't go. It just didn't go. So if you are gonna do this paint, I would just suggest go a little bit darker, because like this is shiny, like really kind of bright red, and then you go to here, it's like a flat red. That's what I was trying to go with this, but this was just too light. So what I ended up doing was just grabbing the same paint from here and putting it on here. I don't know if you guys can see. Hold on, let me grab another light real quick. Some of these spots, let's see, some of these smaller ones, you can get away with just kind of putting paint in there and then moving it around. But these bigger ones, I don't know if you can tell, like right there where my pinky's at, like that big one, it's gonna have to go in coats. As you can tell on the top, it's gonna have to go by layers, because this paint doesn't really stick onto this plastic that good, and you can't really get in there to scuff it up, you know, for it to get a good hold. So so yeah, what I'm doing is just kind of go put 1 coat on there, letting it dry, and then after that I kind of let the first one dry on this, like one of these ones, and I kind of put more paint in it, and it's actually filling up. So it's not coming too bad, as you guys can see right there, you know, smack down raw. My other worry right now is I didn't get a good you know, like the frog line paint or whatever you want to call it to fix the line, or to, you know, when you lift up the tape. Hopefully this paint doesn't come with it. I don't see it being a problem. I'm assuming that this fabric or this material will kind of absorb that paint, so it won't actually make an actual layer, and when I lift this, it won't lift that layer up, if that makes sense. So I'm kind of hoping that this material is just absorbing this blue paint. And then plus when I lift, I'm not going to lift this way, I'll try to be careful and kind of break it away as I'm going. But yeah, so this is about 4 or 5 coats. I'm using still the spongy brush for this inside. I got at Michael's, all the stuff I bought at Michael's I'll put it in the description, but I got this little tiny brush that you use to do figures or whatever, you know, little models. So that's what I'm using there. So yeah, that's it so far. Okay guys, so update, I put this back together. As you guys can see, there's the pearl mark. You can see the scratches on that pretty good, I'm not gonna lie. So like I said, probably use something to sand it instead of actually using a razor, so you can avoid these lines here. It doesn't look too bad though. The pearl, there are those, obviously the red ones that stayed, and then there are the blue ones. They actually look really nice. So the blue one, so there it is from far away. Sorry guys, my lighting's a little weird. So there it is, there's a half. I actually couldn't wait, to be honest. I'm a little impatient, it's probably bad, but I took out the tape and that's how it looks. So half blue, half red. I just kind of followed the holes. I didn't actually measure. It looks straight though. So second coat of the blue, you guys can see there. I'll grab my phone just in case you guys need more light, but second coat came out pretty good, blocked out all the red that was on there. It actually darkened it up. It's still kind of, you know, this one's flat, obviously flat red. As soon as you can tell, it's like metallic blue, but it's it actually darkened it up, so it kind of looks like that one as well. So there it is, all shined up blue. There's the red side, it comes, you know, regular stock, and then yeah, so there it is, half blue. Let's say I put about 5-6 coats of this. You can feel the little lip. Obviously you're not gonna feel it, because once the plate goes on there, you know, I'll kind of see what it looks like, but sorry, put that down first. So yeah, you can feel a little lip. This was just I believe electrical tape. I would probably use it. I just pulled it away really slowly, you know, once I let it dry for about 10 minutes on this last coat, and I just slowly pulled it away. And like I said, it looks, you know, really good. Like I said, you'll feel a little lip when you just make sure you peel away at this pretty slow. But other than that, I mean, it came out pretty good. The edges are all good, you know. This brush really helps because it has a little point, so you can kind of get the top part. On this top part, just kind of press down, and then I spread it out. So yeah, and then just kept using this little fine tip brush on these ones. Let the first coat is going to look kind of sloppy, but that's okay. Just kind of get some paint in there, and then let it dry, and then with the second paint and the second coat, you can just go back over the spots you missed. So don't worry about the first coat, just get some paint in there for it to dry. So that's my tip on that one. And then, like I said, if you get some blue on this little gold webbings of the world, you can just kind of put your finger lightly and just pull it away. It's because unless you push really deep to get into the little grooves, you're not going to wipe the paint away. You just wipe, you know, like the little spider webs, as I call them, you know. So yeah, I'm going to lay this down on here, kind of see how it'll look. How do you go right there? Yeah. So that's what it'll kind of look like when it's finished. So damn, that actually looks pretty cool, I think. Yeah, I just did the pearl white stripe because I don't want to keep it red for this. I almost thought about doing it just like half blue and then half red, but I kind of like the pearl just because it goes with the belt, you know, and it kind of makes this old like middle part pop. And I just thought if I did, like, it kind of looked kind of weird if it was half red, half blue. But yeah, and I actually think it looks pretty nice. So I'm gonna put it together, and then I'm gonna put the cement on the back to kind of close it back up, and then we'll see what happens. So that's kind of the last, you know, picture. This is probably what I'll use for the little thumbnail, you know, because that looks actually pretty cool. So yeah. All right, guys. So all I'm gonna do now is just get some of this, put it around here, put it around there, and then you just take this thing, the little black things, hopefully you didn't break any. If not, this glue should hold it together anyways. Just push it on around there and then just let it sit. So and then getting these back in the holes too, for, you know, through the leather or through the belt. The strap was actually a little bit, you know, I have to be patient patient with it as well. Sorry guys, cannot freaking speak. It's just been time consuming and I'm hungry. But anyways, back to the video. What was I saying? Oh yeah, glue. Sorry, glue or the cement stuff. Just put it around the little rivet. Put that on there. Let it sit. I put the clasp together because if you put it face down, and then these straps will make this belt, the middle part, pop up away from the little rivets. Will come, you know, the main plate in the front will come off. Sorry guys, I get a little excited when I speak. So yes, so I just clasped it, and now it's sitting kind of flat except for a couple places, but I'll get those in a bit. So yeah, so just giving you guys heads up of how to do this. There you go. So here's how it looks like final. Yeah, I think it looks really good. You know, the blue might be a little too light, you know, compared to the one that's on, you know, the actual SmackDown one, but I mean, I think it looks, I think it looks pretty darn good. So there's obviously the raw side, and there's the SmackDown side. There's the blue diamonds, the blue little jewels, whatever you want to call them. The pearl white stripe, and then the red that it comes in normally. So yeah, there it is again. Helps again. My next video is probably won't be coming for like another couple weeks, but it's going to be with my commemorative belt, cutting these out to put, see if I can make side plates work in the commemorative belt. So I'll make sure to make a video of that, and then that's pretty much it. That's my belt collection. I'll probably do a video on those later on. Let me know if you guys want those. But yeah, so hopefully you guys have a good one. Hopefully this helped you guys, and I appreciate everything. Leave your comments below, any questions below. I'll be trying to get to answer them. And then yeah, that's pretty much it guys. Thank you.